I'm going to do a video. I look red in the face. What if you block this part over here? What if I just block this part over here? Hey, what if I just blocked it or something? Changed my outlook. What if you saw me differently? Maybe it wouldn't be me. Would it be me if you look like this? Just like that. Hey everybody, guess what's going on? I was just thinking, okay? We're gonna do the alphabet. Now let's do the alphabet, okay? You all ready? If I don't say y'all, and nobody's here, I ain't doing anything for anybody that's ready at all. So y'all, Y-A is the beginning. You have to understand why, okay? You put a Y over here and a Y over here, and it supports. Y-O-Y, or Yo-11. Y, Yo-11, Baccarat. 11 means 2, the students are the dice. Listen to me, you two guys. I just made a big bet on 57, and you throw them down and you go, Yo-11! The two pigs, the two aces that come up. If you get an ace and an ace and an ace every single roll, you'll get a 1 and a 3 or a 1 and a 5. But you'll never get a 7 with the two aces. Think about it. You must have either a 1, a 3, or a 5. If you don't, you have a 6, a 4, and a 2. So either the students come in by pairs or they don't come in at all. But if 1 and 1 come in, there's a great possibility 7 out. The alphabet starts at A and ends at E. From A to E. Why? What do you think? A, B, E, C, E, D, E, 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 F, G, E, A, C, H, E, A, S, H, I, E, Y, I, in the center of 2, the H, the runner of 2. So the alphabet, because Z is the last letter, okay, they put Zeta, Z-E-D-A, because this part here is the 90-90-90. Okay, the split decision, the Aleph. 4-1 is D-A, Z ends, Y reconnects. Okay, the two shaped Ys. Can I just try and do it over here? See this Y and this Y? When you connect them to here and connect them to here and you link them with the cube, you can walk. We turn over the Ys and they got no head. It's chickens without heads. But it's actually the letter R. It's a gimel and it walks and it separates the 3 little pigs. They blew the first house down. They blew the second house down. But the Quran was still standing, that square brick room. Who owns the cat? The communication, the last vibration within man, plus his own decision, who owns the brick house that you can't blow down because you're blowing from all sides. We're surrounding this and praying to this brick house. Which way would you like to look at this brick house? 333. 333 is the love, joy, and the 3 little pigs. Is the brick house the communication center, the black box? That tells us, because this house and this black box, I just did a little piece on this, and it says it's part of the Quran, which is the crown, and it's Andi. What they call candy is what the creation, okay, of the 4 dots and the dot in the center that runs our 90-90-90 inside of us, the 360 degrees of the reality of who we are. Now, I wish I can explain it more than you. I can show you this. When you link up the Y and Y holding the center of the Quran, the 4 sides of the wolf, Y, the 4 sides of the wolf, you see when we connect the belt from the Y over to the Quran and we split it, right? All we do is we have to lower ourselves here, right? If we start going straight from this angle, this comes off the ground, okay? We're lifting it with this. See this one cube here, this angle up here, and this angle down here? If I made 2 of them, I have another square. And in that square, I have a cube here and another cube here. So we put this line across and it creates ace and ace on 2 sides. It will eventually create the Magen David, And at the same time, it will create the I and the H when these two sides are connected together. This is the roof. You put the next one here. You connect the 11 here and the 11 here. You flip this board upside down again, and you reconnect the next cube and the next part with an 11 separation because you need a cube in between. And then you have empty space, empty space, empty space, empty space. 4488, 4488. 288, 288 times 1.25 or 5 times 5 times 5 or May 5th or 240 days left in the year. 5 times 5 times 5 is 125 plus 240 or the 240 hours in a 10-day period twice a month, giving you 480 hours of 288 total days. The reality, because the 1.25 at a time that was added because of the brick house. Add the 11 over here in the next part, and you end up starting to design the whole alphabet. We're going to go back. There's something else I wanted to speak about. I forgot to mention something. There's a new thing out called Peppa Pigs, which stands for 444. Peppa Pig, 779, a new vibration from Bell. And Bell is blue. It's a blue vibration. I know, because they just bought the Bell Center, which is a red, white, and blue vibration, which is half the price in nets. AC energy, 1 and 3. 1, 10, 3, 10, carry the price. Peppa Pig, bringing the light, 48 space to the A&E world. Peppa the Pig, bringing the three worlds together. It's only a matter of time. The cavemen, or the creation of the A&E life, brings in our DNA. M, 1 and 13. Count them equals to 91. The spirit connecting 1 and the 9 ball inside a pool. Both of them get 8. So 1 and 8 gets 9. 9 and 8 gets 17. 17 and 9 is 26. You're now inside the dog pound. The AC, why Canadian Indians say A, because the Canadians are Meridian Canadian Indians, okay? They may say bay for a B in French, right? But what do you do when you have to say C? Oh, see, can you say by the dawn's early light? The first two words when they sing the national anthem have to do with French reverse. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, see, can you say? Okay, the S and the C. Because when you pronounce C-A-Y, doesn't it say K in English? But when you put B-A-Y, it says bay. When you put B-E-Y, it says bay. It says the same thing. But when you put C-A-Y, you will say K, as in caveman, the avenue of the DNA hiding inside the brick house because of the flow of the wolf. Wisdom tells me I am nothing. I am no in heaven of ing, the birth of the DNA of the seventh gate. I was born into a gateway. I was born into a dungeon. Which kind of dungeon? How do they manage me? Because they manage the food source. Because they built us out of animals that were already existing. Okay? And they learned how to control the animals so they can control us. Okay? At the same time. Not all the animals they built. Okay? Love tells me I am everything. Between them, or between the two, my life flows. Because of these two realities, my life flows, which eventually says wolf, which is number 56, which is the first time that E gets to be soft and before a consonant, as E owns F, and the last one is D. Divided avenue, D-E-A-B-C. Because of the French, the way the French. There's more A's in the French language, okay, with the letters than in the English language. And you're from Canada and you say A. Already the English language starts to talk Indian French all the way. You just have to narrow it down. It's French. Indians were here first. Now you have to take back wherever these Indians came from and how they spoke, because that's where it has to come from. Not because of me, and not because of me at all. This is what they taught me. This is what I heard. And the greatest thing of all is this is what I understand. So even if I do not understand properly and I did hear right, then this is why I think this way. But they can tell me different and I'll listen to that too. And then they'll be somewhere categorized as who they are and how they think to the difference or the similarity of the same situation. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. So we start with C Avenue, okay? V is for life. Ave, or to go in French. Vécu is to have lived in French, okay? Vécu. I have witnessed, I have lived. So the pigs, okay, 9777, and this is 19. We're connecting 1 and 9, and because 1 and 9 equals 10, it automatically equals to 7. Okay, 7 minus plus 3 is 10. Minus 3 is 4. 4 is nothing. It's the center where 7 connects to, or that Y letter, to the area of the exchange between the two sides. Where, if I understand correctly, and I really shouldn't even get into that, we might be alive somehow, somewhere else, but only a mind and nothing else, not the body. They switched the bodies. They duplicated the DNA ladder, and we're somewhere electrical, somewhere else. If they lose the electrical, they lose us. They lose the connection, we die. Same thing as the Matrix. It's so common sense. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Oh my God, 1111.